Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Hiba, and here on my channel I discuss recent missing person cases. If you're into that type of content, go ahead and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. I don't like long intros, so let's just go ahead and jump into today's case. It's shocking to see the lack of attention and urgency that this case has received, and I think you'll agree once you learn more about the details. Zamaya is a 15-year-old girl missing from Columbia, South Carolina. She had recently moved to that area with her family from a smaller, more rural location. She is a freshman at Spring Valley High School and is pretty much like your typical teenager. According to her parents, she has some developmental delays which may cause her to be more gullible. On January 25th, 2022, Zamaya didn't take the bus home from school like she normally did. Instead, she left her school and walked less than half a mile away to a shopping plaza on Two Notch Road. According to a friend, Zamaya was headed to Chic-fil-A to meet someone. It turns out that the person she was meeting was a man that she was talking to on Instagram. Apparently, he told her that he would give her $400 in exchange for some schoolwork. I'm assuming this means that he offered to pay her to do his homework or a project or something along those lines for him. However, Zamaya never made it to that Chick-fil-A, and she hasn't been seen or heard from since. Obviously, this is a terrifying situation. I imagine it's every parent's worst nightmare to find out that their child is missing after making plans to meet up with a stranger. But it gets even scarier. That same afternoon that Zamaya went missing, screams were heard in a parking lot at a nearby business. The screams were so concerning that employees at the store called 911 to report it. They said that a girl was screaming, "Help me, someone please help me." They looked outside and didn't see anything, and when police got there, they weren't able to find anything suspicious either. It hasn't been confirmed that the screams had anything to do with Zamaya's disappearance, but even the possibility that it's connected is enough for me. Right off the bat, I worry about this man that she was supposed to meet and his intentions. He told her that he would pay her in exchange for some schoolwork, which leads me to believe that he is supposedly a student as well. If he was a student at her own school, wouldn't it make more sense for them to do this exchange at the school or in the parking lot or something? If they did want to do it somewhere else, the two could have met up at school and walked somewhere nearby together. That wasn't the case here, which leads me to believe that he's either a student from another school or not a student at all. If he is a student at another school, he would probably need some time to get to their meetup location after school lets out. It would also be easier to pay someone who goes to his own school and probably has similar homework or the same teachers. On top of that, what high school student has $400 to pay someone to do homework for them? It might have been a while ago, but when I was in school, people would exchange small items or snacks or something, not hundreds of dollars. All of this leads me to believe that maybe this individual isn't who he says he is. Maybe he used the money as a tactic to lure her, but had bad intentions. Like I mentioned earlier, Zamaya does have some developmental delays. On top of that, all teenagers can be a little too naive or too trusting. It wouldn't surprise me if this person took advantage of that. It's possible that this person was waiting for her outside or nearby and convinced her to go somewhere with him or to get in his vehicle. Of course, it's also possible that Zamaya's disappearance has nothing to do with this person that she was meeting. Maybe someone saw her on her way and did something as an act of opportunity. It's also possible that Zamaya chose to go somewhere on her own. This has happened in the past. Last April, she ran away with her boyfriend. However, she was back within 24 hours. It's now been over 10 days and there's still no sign of her. Zamaya also had plans for later that week, and she asked her dad if he would be there. She also didn't take anything with her, so I'm not sure how likely it is that she up and left. Even if she did leave on her own or left with someone older, she doesn't really know what she's doing. She's only 15. Regardless of what happened though, someone knows or saw something and they need to come forward with that information, no matter how small they think it is. Zamaya's parents and her 3 sisters are doing all they can to try to find her, and I hope that she's able to come home to them soon. Zamaya is 5'4" and weighs 100 pounds. She has black hair and brown eyes. She was last seen wearing a zip-up jacket, dark blue jeans, black boots, and a black headband. If you have any information at all, please contact the number in the description below. I will also include the contact number for the family's PI, Chandra Cleveland. But that's all the information we have as of now. I will of course keep you updated in the comments as usual, so be sure to subscribe and follow along if you're interested. I hope to see you in my next one.